Okay, well, this is what it comes down to with this old circular saw, which I'm going to put back together and I'm going to stick in the shed, because you never know, I might come across another one that's burnt out or something or whatever. This is what it came down to, right? This armature has a problem, and that problem is, and you're probably not going to see it, you can just, if the camera's ever going to focus, that line there, if the camera's going to focus, it's a crack. Alright, so what it comes down to, you can sort of see it there in the centre of the frame. What it comes down to is that this fan's cracked. Now, it's going to spin round at 5,000 or 6,000 RPM because the no load speed of the blades are like 4,000 RPM. There you go, you can see it better in this light. These spin around very fast, and this fan is eventually going to fly to pieces because now this is how it's been damaged. I'm 99% sure I'm right. Someone's taken it apart. Now this commutator's had work done to it because it's 50 years old, and look at the condition it's in. There's no build up of mica or carbon dust in the between the segments. Okay, it needs surfacing for it to be really good, but what it comes down to is that whoever did the commutator has probably dropped this on the floor and it's sort of landed, I mean, if you look at how it sits, the bearing is the first point of contact, not the comm, so that's why that's not damaged. And I would say that it's landed sort of that way down, with the crack down, and the impact has damaged the fan. Now there's no way I can use that in the saw without getting a new fan. Now, if you really like your saw or your drill or whatever you're talking about, and old drills always used a metal fan. Now this is plastic. This is after Skill bought out Sher power tools, and they started using plastic at some point because it's cheaper. And you can actually get spare fans, right? Not from Australia, but from the USA. They make custom made fans, all sorts of things. You can get them. They're not cheap. Even just an off-the-shelf one where they drill out the hole to suit the shaft, you're talking, over $100. It could even be as high as $200, so it's not really worth it. I mean, it's not cause to throw it out because it's antique, it's really well made, and look, one day I might find, a fan that'll fit that. The diameter is critical because the diameter of the fan determines the airflow, and that is critical. The number of blades, not so much. Obviously the clearance fan between the cowling and all that. So that's what's happening with this old saw. It's a shame, but that's just how it goes at the end of the day. So this is what I did. I kind of need a saw sort of nowish anyway, because I've got to replace the floor in the kitchen. 1, 2, and up to this board here, 3. Because they're completely stuffed, so you can't really see it very well on the camera. That'll give you a better idea. The floor's pretty well shit. It's not sitting down anyway. That's another story. So this is what I did. I bought a Makita, an N5900B. It's 2,000 watts with a no load speed of 4,100 RPM. Very heavy saw. This is the commercial Makita saw. It comes with a ripping guide, which is very good. Actually, very, very good if you've never used one. And your saw has the mountings. I strongly suggest you make or buy one of these because they're very, very handy if you're doing a long cut. So yeah, that's what I did. And I bought a new saw. If you use an old saw, just make sure that this guide from this position, the guard from this position snaps back like that. If you do up an old saw, it's got to close. Like I said, it's got to go from that fully open position when you're cutting. When it finishes the cut, it snaps straight back. because otherwise, you know, you could cut your hand off or anything. So that's what I did, and that's what's happening with that. That's just going to be put fully reassembled, put in the shed, and basically, yeah, just left until I find another one cheaply or whatever. Well, thanks for watching.